Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen. Today's episode we're going to cover where do you go to buy a ship or even upgrade your ship. And then if you want some new weapons or components such as your shields or power station, where do you go to get those and how do you install them onto the ships? And then finally we'll take a look at the ship's HUD, go over what the various things mean in there. So first thing we're going to want to do is come to the website, Robert Space Industries. You can type in Google or you can type in .com in your address bar. Make sure you're signed into MyRSI. Once you've done that, hover over the store. Over here you can buy your new ship. So if you haven't bought a ship and you haven't pledged yet and you want to, this is where you'll go. You set up your account, sign into your RSI, come to ships. You can scroll down and check out the various ships. Just hover over it, it'll tell you the cost. Then if you're looking to upgrade your ship, you come over to Ship Upgrade. From here you choose which ship it is that you're upgrading. So you have to have a ship already. So you pick that, click your ship, and then you go through and click which one you want to upgrade to. Now if you're looking to rent new equipment, a lot of the stuff you rent. You get REC and UEC in the game. REC is stuff that you earn by competing in like Arena Commander, Squadron Battle, the Vanduul Swarm, anyone that goes on the multiplayer tab in the game. Not single player, not private, but the multiplayer. Free Flight doesn't give you any points, but the rest of them will. So you get REC for your wins. You come to Electronic Access, and here you can rent new ships, or guns, or components. So all these rentals, you get them for 7 24-hour periods. What that means is if you rent this and you sign into your game, that starts your first 24-hour period. So you get 24 hours to use it. And let's say you don't sign back in for a week. And then you sign back in. Now that starts your second 24-hour period, which is really nice so you don't rent it and then, oh, something came up, I can't get on the game. Oh, my rental's gone. No, as long as it's 7 24-hour periods, you're good to go. Now, let's say you rented a gun. So we just go to this gun, let's say, because I have this one right now, and it sucks. But you go here, add it to cart. Again, this isn't using real money. This is using the REC, which is what you earn in the game. So competing that Arena Commander, and once the game's released, I'm assuming you'll get this for quests and whatnot too. But this is what you're going to use to rent the weapons. Then you hit checkout. Now, once you've checked out, you have it. But let's say you use it and you really, really like it. Like, oh, this is awesome. I actually really want to get this. So to get something permanently, you need to use your UEC. You can buy UEC here and gain credits. So $20 will get you 20,000. And some people that pledged early enough got some UEC for their starter packages. So if you want to own it permanently, you just come to here and you find what gun it is and you buy it with these. So now let's say you got your rental equipment and you're like, okay, well, how do I get this onto my ship? So you come back into the game, go to Universe. You can go down to your hangar section. If you've only got the self-land, that's perfectly fine. Always go to any of your hangars. Now, if this is the first time you've been in your hangar, it's going to look just like this. It's going to be completely empty. My ship is currently at a different hangar, which is why I picked this one. There used to be a control panel in all the hangars where you did all this stuff, but they changed it a little bit to actually give more customization where you want to put stuff. So what you're going to do is walk towards the center of your hangar, and you're going to look for these little dots, like right there. So that's a vehicle size 1 or 2. That fit mine. But if you have, let's say you have a big ship, you're not going to find it in there. You have to find a different vehicle size. So like this one, vehicle size 3. So this is a big ship. I don't have a big ship, so you come here. Oh, my ship's not here. What's going on? You're probably on the wrong ship selection. So you got to go and find the proper one. So, okay, here's a ship size 1 or 2. I'm going to bring my ship over here. Now back up a little bit and let the ship take time to spawn in. There we go. So same thing as getting your ship in. You just walk up and you find the little dots, and that corresponds to some type thing that you can change on your ship, whether it's your power plant or whatever. So currently we have these installed. I'm going to uninstall them to show you how to do this. Alright, so you come up, you got your new gun. So, like, these ones are fixed mounts, and these ones are gimbaled mounts. I don't mind having either or, but I don't like having one and the other. I like them being both. I like all my guns tracking at the same area. I prefer gimbaled, but I'm okay with fixed mounts if they're all fixed. So I actually got gimbaled mounts. So you come up here, click on your node. We're going to change this out for one of my gimbaled mounts right here. Attached to none. Click on that. There's your mount. We're going to click on this node. Now I click. Now I equip my gun. So mass driver. Now if you're using a ballistic gun, make sure you click on the ammo box parts and install your ammo boxes. Otherwise you're going to get out there flying around and you're not going to be shooting anything. It's going to be like, what's going on? So make sure you equip those ammo boxes if it's a ballistic type gun. Again, I don't really recommend the mass drivers. They do some decent damage. I personally just don't care for them. If you want to upgrade your power station, just come under your ship or wherever it is. It's going to be different for each ship, but hover over your nodes. There's a cooler here. You can just, again, click on that. You can swap out with your new parts. So here we are in the cockpit. Straight ahead we got the little crosshair. That's the front of the ship, as well as if you have non-gimbaled mounts, that's where they are aiming to. Next you have a little circle here. This is your pilot's line of sight. Where the pilot's looking. Now, in free look, you can just look around, doesn't matter. Your guns, if they're gimbaled, will still orientate to where you're looking. As well as if you're not in free look, this is how you pilot. Over here we got this number up here, it's 100. This is your boost level. Boost is used for accelerating to the top speed quicker. Even if you're using your afterburners to get that extra speed, boost is going to get you that top speed faster. It works great if you're doing strafing runs. Here's moving to the side. Here's moving to the side with boost. See how without it, it takes a lot longer to stop and get going the other direction. Now we hit boost. Or are you going the other way? So boost is going to accelerate you faster. Down here, this is your velocity, your speed. Usually if you have coupled mode enabled, which we'll cover in a minute, this is going to have a direct result as your speed. So if you're going forward, my throttle's at max. My max speed's 215 without my afterburner. As I slow my throttle down, the ship's going to start to slow down a little bit. This is your percentage of your throttle right here. So if you look down, the more you increase your throttle, the more the stick goes down. You cannot go backwards with coupled mode enabled. We'll cover coupled in a second. Right here is your thrust. This is how much thrust your engines are putting out, whether it's positive or negative. So now over here we got flares and chaff. This one's your flares here, chaff's up there. Down here is coupled. So what coupled means is all your thrusters and the little jets all work together to keep your ship constantly going in a forward motion. So what this means is with coupled enabled, we accelerate up to top speed, and we turn around. Your thrusters are going to all bring you to going this direction again, top speed. I don't have to hit the throttle or anything. It just automatically brings me to that top speed. Now, if I turn coupled mode off, this will allow for strafing missions because we turn, and now we're going backwards. I have to re-accelerate forward to continue going forward. This also enables you to be able to go backwards. So here we are, stopped. Now I can reverse. So what coupled mode is really good for is it allows you to do strafing. So if we're going to try to strafe, let's find an asteroid. This asteroid here, with coupled mode enabled, we'll hit boost, get up to speed. Coupled mode enabled, I'm going to fly right into that thing. Now, we turn coupled mode off. We can strafe. With this asteroid here. Oh, the outer shell's over there. Turn it back on. Now it's going to bring us forward to that direction. So here we go. Don't have to do anything. Coupled mode is going to always bring you forward at the velocity of that your throttle's set at. Next we got G-Safe. G-Safe is your G-force protection. So if you turn G-Safe off, you're going to be able to pass out a little bit easier. So with it on, we'll hit boost and everything. We're going to whip around. See how my screen's getting foggy there? That's because my pilot's getting ready to pass out. Now you'll notice when you have your booster on, your G-Safe automatically turns off. But I can sit there and whip around. Starts getting a little foggy, but my pilot's not passing out. If we turn G-Safe off, we can get going really fast. We're going to whip it around and accelerate super quick the other way. My pilot just passed out. And we're probably about to crash.
Head. Proximity alert overhead.
Wake up.
Alert aft. Proximity alert deck.
So that's what G-Safe is. I don't recommend turning that off. It will allow you to turn faster, but unless you get really, really good at managing not passing out, it's not going to be good for you. Comms tab is stability control. So this helps a little bit with sliding. So if you're flying really fast and you go to turn, you turn a little bit faster. Well, it's going to have your ship is going to drift a little bit. With comms tab enabled, you turn a little slower because it's stopping that drift. You notice we don't really drift a whole lot. We just sat there. The ESP is a targeting assistance. What that means is when you're tracking an enemy with your guns, as you get close to them with your target, it's going to slow it down so you don't overshoot them constantly. It just brings you to more like a precision mode. QF is quantum force. This is your fuel for the quantum drive. It's how far you can jump on the fuel that you have.
Found. Contact. Contact.
So the little dots right there, the brown ones, those are your enemies. The one here, right ahead of me, that's got that outline, that's the current selected enemy. The little green squares where my guns are going to shoot. So you want those squares on your enemy. If you push the middle mouse button, it's going to start your missile lock. As soon as that's done, you push and hold middle mouse. And as long as you hold this, you'll actually get a missile cam and watch it. If you release the middle mouse after you fire the missile, it's just going to bring you right back to your ship. So you don't have to worry about you're going to crash or what's going on. It's fun for single player. I wouldn't recommend it for multiplayer. So you just fire the missile, fired. Now I can let go. Missile goes. The green are obviously friendlies. And that's about all you have in your HUD. Any questions, feel free to comment and ask. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please remember to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to check out some more videos. Until next time, see you all later.